Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Table for One, everyone's favorite board game experience, all alone, if you're alone. Today we're playing the Deep Rock Galactic board game, which it's actually in the making, and it's on Kickstarter, so I don't know if they're still doing stuff with the Kickstarter or whatever, but yeah, from what I can tell, the board game looks really fun, and so I've read up the rules, so I kind of understand what we're doing. And since it's single player, you can either choose to be one of the characters, and then you have this little dude, Bosco, as your ally guy, or you can have just multiple of those guys of the main characters. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play it as if it's a two-player game, so it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the driller and the gunner. So those are my characters. So scout. Get lost. Oops, that didn't get lost. There we go. Get lost. Just so we don't confuse anything. You know, we don't want, it's the last thing we'd want to do is confuse things. So they're dead. Also, don't know why those are there. They're also dead. So this is the setup for the first mission. Let me go up here. We can read up a little bit about it. Saddle up, dwarves. Recent plate tectonic activity on Hoxus 4 has opened up a brand new sector for us to explore and exploit. Recon drones are reporting back the location of several morkite deposits, including a shallow cave system with some precious alpaca blooms. We're sending you down there now, miners. This is a straightforward mission. Descend to the cave systems in the drop pod and mine 4 morkite. Also, collect 3 of the alpaca blooms and get out of there before every beast on the planet wakes up and decides to hunt you for breakfast. Parts of the cave system will require to use your traversal tools, platform gun, grappling hook, and zip lines, unless you plan to dig your way through the soil to get around the deep pits. Good luck down there. So the mission, collect 4 morkite, 3 pocket blooms, and return back to the drop pod. So this is the drop pod. So we're going to start here. We're going to grab some morkite, which is blue dudes, and we're going to get back. And then mission specific events. So to place the grunt on each tunnel exit. So that's just for the... Where is it? That's the event deck. And so you also get some helpful events in there. I think it's based on what difficulty you choose to play on. So if we're playing on Hazard Level 1, we can get all 10. Hazard Level 2, we get 6. Let's do Hazard Level 2, just to make it easy. Not easy, but just to make it understandable. So it's not too hard, it's not too easy. So let's split this deck. Let's cut the deck, actually. Did it cut? No, it didn't cut. There we go. So this is the 6. We're going to put those in there. We're going to shuffle them up. So that's the event deck. How this game works is that every person gets 3 actions, and then after those actions, they draw an event card, and the next person goes. So, it's fairly straightforward. So, Driller Man's going to go first. What are the actions, you may be asking? They're all right here. There are a lot, but they are very, very easy actions. One of them is move up to 3 spaces. One of them is to shoot. One of them is to use your pickaxe instead of shoot. You can throw a throwable weapon. I didn't give everyone a throwable weapon yet. That's stupid. You can overclock a secondary weapon. You can call down a resupply pod. You can get supplies. You can exchange supplies, which are things you do by a resupply pod. You can stand up after being knocked down, which is 2 actions. Help an adjacent dwarf off his feet, so when they're knocked down, you can help them out. It doesn't waste an extra action. You can revive an unconscious dwarf. And you can play Rockin stone cards as many times as you want. One thing I did not hand out yet are the Rockin stone and throwable cards. I also didn't give everybody their second weapon. So he gets a plasma grenade, and he gets a cryo grenade. Freeze targets, no move or attack, take 2 damage. There's also a range to it. And the plasma grenade rolls 2 red dice and apply to each hex hit. Okay. So you apply whatever damage you do to each of the hexes that are shown there, which are these explosive dice. Okay. And so I'm going to give this one experimental plasma igniter to Fireman, because who doesn't love fire? If you're gonna have fire, might as well have more fire. And then we're gonna give the revolver to the gunner, because it doesn't hurt to have a little extra weapon. And then the throwables, I really thought I had this all set up, sorry y'all. So we get another grenade. Oh wait, I gave throwables already. It's rocket stone cards. Rocket stone cards essentially just a little helpful chance that they have in the game, and they implemented it in here in a really cool way. It gives your team little buffs, so nothing will stop us now. Pick another dwarf that may take a movement action. So, and then as for greens, move a creature 1 to 2 spaces. So essentially, if someone's in a pickle, you can help them out with that. And you can use those any amount of times, so if you happen to draw more for some reason, then yeah. Okay, so now we can actually start. So the first action we're going to do is go 1, 2, and since we are adjacent to one of these question mark tiles, we get to flip it over to see what it is. So it's a loot bug. So for my third turn, I'm going to attempt to break the loot bug. And how you do that is by rolling one of these pickaxe dice, and then you roll it, and then if you get a pickaxe, you get it. 2 pickaxes is pretty much the same thing. So now how this works is you get 1 gold. I'm just going to throw that right into Molly. And then you roll the loot die and see if you get anything extra. I did not. Okay, so that's fine. The only things you can get extra are some nitra or just more gold. I'm trying to show you the gold. Maybe it's a 6. Yeah, it's there you go. You get extra gold. It's not likely that you get anything. It's like a 50-50 shot. But still cool. Still cool. Okay, so that was my third action, so now I'm done. So now I draw an event card. Mission-specific event, follow the event description. So how this works, there's a lot of these specifically in the deck because that's based on the mission. So we place a grunt on each tunnel exit or as close to the exit as possible. Remove the oppressor and praetorian from the deck, from the swarm deck. We have already done that, I think. If we didn't, we just won't use it. And then take some of these dudes and put them on the exits. So exit 1 and exit 2. So these are the 2 places that they can spawn from. Okay. Remember, the mission is to get both. Normally in the main game, the mining would be the primary mission and the gathering would be the secondary mission. So you don't have to do the secondary mission, but in this game, you got it. And then since the event didn't say they attack, they don't attack for this turn, so that's good. So now it's Gunnerman's turn. Gunnerman's going to go 1, he's going to go 2, and he's going to go 3. And you can see what this is. It's a pocket balloon. Okay, so on our next turn, which should be now, but I screwed up. I only gave him 1 action. Oopsie. Probably just picked that up. And you don't spend an action to pick it up. You just walk over it, and then you get it. Drawing an event. We get Unsettling Rumbles. Increase Swarm Threat by 1. And then draw another card if it didn't trigger the Swarm, which it didn't. So we get to draw another event card. Stop Spitting. Add a web spitter at exit 1, and all creatures activate. Okay. I've played this game a lot. With my friends. I have no idea what half of the friggin' names are, what half of the things do. I just have him dick around and having fun. So he has 3 movement, 2 health, and he attacks with 2 dings, and then exclamation mark signals a hit. Signals a web shot. Okay, I guess does something to you. Okay, so now everyone moves. So the grunts, I guess, will go first. So the grunts are going to go 1. I'm assuming they can just walk over the holes and go 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. These guys go 1, 2. And then this guy goes 1, 2, 3. So, Gunnerman's not going to have a good time in a second. So, let's attack with those 2 first before we move the web slinger. Everyone has 5 health, by the way. So, we gotta be careful on that. So, let's take these. So, grunts, I only roll 1 die, and if it's an exclamation mark, nothing happens. So, the exclamation mark on the die indicates something different for pretty much every other character, every other enemy in the game. I think there's only 1 or 2 of those on the thing. So he did attack which is unfortunate. Gunner takes the damage. And a second guy, nothing happened. Okay. And let me see. Yeah, there's 2 exclamation marks. I think there's 3 slashes, and then there's 1 blank. Yeah, there's 1 blank. So it's very unlikely that you just dodge it altogether. But unless, of course, you are fighting a grunt, in which case it is 50-50. So that was both of them, and now the web slinger goes. What's his range of attack? 5? Okay. Immobilizing him his next turn. Okay. So they can perform other actions, but not movement. Okay, that's fine. So I can shoot still. Gunner's probably just gonna have to shoot if he gets webbed. 1. Do I need to even move? I have range. Let's move 1, 2, 3, and then I guess we'll just spit at him. I don't know if movement is necessary or not. But either way, we're gonna attack with it. He got 2, so he took another damage, but he didn't get webbed, which is good. And now it's the end of that. That's the end of enemy phase. So now it's Yellow Man's turn. Yellow Man sees all these friggin' enemies. He's gonna use Fire Haze. So he's gonna spend one of his primary weapon ammos, and he's gonna roll 3 of the fire die. And so the grunts have no resistance but and 1 health. So if we just land a fire token, that means we hit, which means we can kill one of the grunts at least. So let's just roll our die. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna use my once per game mulligan. There we go. Great roll, yeah. But I'm gonna wish I had that for later. That's a little bit better. So how attacking works is you hit however far the range says, so range of 3. So you can go up to 3 spaces away, and then everything kind of hits around it. But they have to be within line of sight. So I technically do see this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play my blank there. I'm gonna play my single hit there, because this is how you use the die. You gotta distinguish which hex that the die hits. And so that guy doesn't get killed. This grunt dies, and then this web spitter dies because I did 2 damage to it and it has 2 health. That was my first action. My second action, so oopsie, kind of fixed it, kind of didn't, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Driller, we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're just gonna try and smack this grunt in the face. So let's just, what do we do? Pickaxe. There we go. And we smack the grunt in the face. The grunt dies. So that's all our 3 actions. Now we get to draw an event card. Cave Leech Attack. The Cave Leech attacks you from above. Dwarves up to 2 spaces away from you get a free reaction shot. To shoot and prevent the attack, 1 hit is needed. If it's not killed, suffer 2 rolls of damage, and then I become knocked down. So Gunner is near me, so he has an opportunity to get a free reaction shot. I need this from you, dude. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I think reaction shot is just reaction shots. I know it's a thing, but what are they? There we go. You should perform 1 ranged attack for no action against the creature mentioned by paying the ammo needed. So they have to pay the ammo, but then they can actually just attack with whatever weapon they use. So he's gonna use that, and just kind of hope and pray that I don't get hit. You know, I already used my mulligan, so yeah, no, I already used my mulligan, so that's a shame. So now let's just hope we somehow roll 2 blanks, I guess. Oh, that was almost great. I guess a driller takes some damage, and then there were no exclamation marks, so he doesn't get knocked over, which is good. Whew. We are taking a friggin' beating, man. And then creatures don't attack, so we're good on that front anyway. Now Gunnerman gets to go. Gunnerman is going to go 1. No, he's gonna... Should he attack? He already wasted an ammo. But you know, he'll attack. No reason not to. He'll attack. There's still some enemies here that we really don't like. So he rolls all 3 of his bullets. You know, this guy is the worst. And we'll just kill this guy, I guess. That was 1. I'm never attacking with him again. The main attacker, of course. We got 2, so we got this nice, pretty flower, of which I'm going to put in the driller's hair as a little gift. And then for 3, we're just going to try and melee that guy. I know he's in the void, but I don't really know if there's a roll against that. And we knock him out anyway. So we're fine. We are fine. So that's 3, so now we get another event. Creature pile up. Put a swarm card aside to add to the next swarm. If there's a card put aside already, increase the swarm threat by 1. That's good. That's really grand. Alright, so now next swarm we're dealing with 2 waves of enemies. That is incredible. Oh boy. Okay, so now Driller's turn. Driller's gonna make his way towards the Morkite, I think. So he's gonna go... Fuck. He's gonna go 1, and then he's gonna blam through the wall 2, because part of his little extras is that if he's moving, he can destroy a wall or stalagmite for no roll, but that ends his movement. So 2 goes there, and then, hold on, I need to actually place this a little bit better. That's good enough for me. And then we grab one of these empty cave hexes, and we just throw that down in between. Oh, I really hate how this... There. Good enough. So that was 2. And then he's going to move again. So he's going to go 1. And then 2. And then he's going to flip that. And then for his 3rd action, he's going to wait for the gunner, because the gunner can put a zip line down so we don't have to dig all the way around the hole. We're just going to try to mine that loot bug. And we got it. Okay, so loot bug mined. That's another gold. And then we get to roll the mineral die. You stupid. Stupid. Okay, so now we draw an event card. Mission specific event. That's fine, it just means 2 grunts show up down here. And down there. So that's fine. So now Gunnerman goes. Gunnerman was going to go after these things, but they are closer to the mission, so I guess we can worry about them. Ah, I see. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 for 1 movement, 1, 2 for the 2nd movement, and then for his 3rd action, he's going to place a zip line over the treacherous hole. So that was his 3rd action. So now he gets to draw an event card. More mission specific event. Works for me. That just means just more lame spiders. They don't move. Now Driller's turn. Driller's going to go 1. He's going to slide down. And then we are just going to roll to mine the wall up. Okay, so we got 1 more kite. And this is the 3rd action. Okay, we didn't fucking do that one though. But we got a piece of the Morkite, which is good. And since there's only 2 more mystery spaces, we know that both of those are the flowers we need. So we do need to go back to both areas. But either way, event card. They're closing in. Increase swarm threat by 1. If it doesn't trigger, then everyone attacks. Or he gets triggered. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's also going to go 1, 2, 3. But I don't know if they can stand on each other. Sure they can. Why not? I don't actually know if they can do that. We'll just say they leapfrog over their friend. Oops. Took the entire entire thing with him. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leapfrog. 1, 2. Big leapfrog. I don't think that's how you move him, but that's just kind of funny, so why not? Gunnerman sees this, and he's like, oh, hell nah, and he's just booking to the other side. He's going, wee, and 1, 2, and he's going to turn around and open fire on those bastards from as far away as possible. So he sees at least those two, so he should be able to kill those two, assuming that he actually frickin' hits them. Now that'll be nice. There we go, we got 2 hits, so we're going to put 1 there, 1 there, so I guess I don't have to put the dang dice on each time. So there we go. 2 of them to go down. Good for us. So that was his 3rd turn, right? Because he did 1 movement. Oh, no, that was 1, 2, and then his 2nd movement was that. So his 3rd, he's going to try and grab that nitro, so that way we can call in a resupply pod. It says you need 3 nitro, but you're able to exchange any amount of the nitro for any amount of gold. So if you have 2 nitro and a gold, you can do it. If you have 2 gold and a nitro, you can do it. If you have 3 gold, you can do it. So yeah, it's just a little nice bonus. Or you can use the gold, of course, to overclock your secondary, which is a nice little extra thing you can do. So he's going to try to mine that nitro, though. And he succeeds, so to get the nitro, so we can definitely get a resupply pod soon, because we are both running... Well, he's running low on ammo. We're also running low on health, which would be nice to grab. And so that's his turn. So then this happens again. They close in again, so swarm meter goes up. Next time it happens, we get a swarm, which is not good. And then they all activate. So he goes 1, 2, 3. He goes 1, 2, 3. And he goes oops. He goes oops. That's what he does. He goes 1, 2, and then leapfrog. Okay. So now it's Drillerman's turn. Drillerman's gonna move 1. And then just mine his ass away. So it goes 2. He gets that one. And then 3. Oh my god, that one piece does not want to be taken. So an event card happens now. Glowing walls. Hey, good one. Oh, not a good one. Place a piece of gold on the wall closest to you. And then the swarm meter increases. Well, that's not very good, because now it's a swarm. The bastards. Okay, so now, normally when it's a swarm, you just draw a swarm card, you do it. But in this case, we have 2, so we have to activate them both. So let's see that one first. Spawn a Macteria by exit 1, and 3 grunts by exit 2. So Mactera, or Macteria, Papa's Macteria, I don't really know. And then 3 of these boys. So one's there, one's there, and one's there. So that's 1, and then the second one, spawn a splitter by exit 1, which is one of these guys. Splitter? No. Splitter? No. Splitter? Splitter? What's a splitter? What the hell is a splitter? Oh, spitter! Is there a spitter? 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 Spitballer? Is there a spitter? There's a spitball infector. I'm assuming that's what they mean. Spawn 1 spitter by exit 1 and 2 grunts by exits 2 and 3. I don't have spitter. Like, that's just not an enemy we have. I think. Unless he means a web spitter. It totally means a web spitter. I'm so stupid. So that guy goes there. And then 2 more grunts by this exit. So yeah, as you can see, once a swarm happens, it gets pretty heated up in the old enemy department. Now it is the gunner's turn. Gunner is like, alright, I see some enemies. I'm just gonna let loose. I'm gonna open fire. He's hoping for 3 bullets. Oh, he got 3 bullets. Okay, so yeah, all these guys just die. So we have some clear room. Good stuff, Gunner Man. Second action, he's gonna spend a nitro and 2 gold to call in a resupply pod. 'Cause we need that really badly, especially him. He really needs it. So one of these is a resupply pod. There it is. Okay, so it goes down there, and then we shuffle these resupply things, and this is what we get. That is not great for the health seeker. You know, it's good for pretty much everything. That's really most of what we need. Okay, so in this resupply pod, there is 6 health, 3 secondary, and 3 health. For his third action, he's going to take stuff from in it. So you're going to get supplies. So you can get as many as you actually need. So we're going to grab 4 of these to fill up our ammo. And then 2 of the health. Why are you turned around? There we go. So just to keep track of what's still in there, there's still 1 health. No. There's still 2 primary ammo. And 3 secondary ammo. There we go. Okay. So that's the end of his turn. So now an event happens, mission specific. So another grunt shows up there, and another grunt shows up there. Ow! I kicked my table. Driller man goes, Driller, come on now, go for the Morkite. Oh my goodness! There, freaking hell, man, that is depressing, to say the least. And get the gold? You're gonna get the gold? Yes, thank you. He's very money hungry. That was all 3 of his turns. He's the worst driller of all time. Ignore that it's me, alright? The only thing that sucks is we're gonna have to go back towards that way. I shouldn't spend. Okay, you know what? Do I do a reshuffle? No. We stay true to whatever the hell this game wants us to do. Oh my gosh. It's just a freaking avalanche of hell. But either way, let's keep going. So Gunnerman is done. Gunnerman's going weave. 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna go. Let's save that. Actually, no, we should probably try to kill those guys before they attack us. So let's. Can he see any of them? No. So he's gonna have to go 1, 2. And then he's gonna try to. Oops. He's gonna try to not fall over and die. No, Ah, yes, now I've broken the game completely. Stay there. Jeez. Okay. Now, where's the... Are you kidding me? You get up there. You get up there. Sheet, and you... Wait, was that on that, actually? No, it was on there. So you stop being rude. Okay, we're back to square one. Action 3. So with the bacteria, they have a resistance. The web splitter doesn't. So hopefully we get some good stuff with the bullets. He's gonna go wah bah 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 bah. Oh my gosh. The thing is, powered minigun. He's using burst fire, which is his only action to use. Successive attacks are free actions, but you only pay the ammo cost. So really, I only need 1 action to just blast everything I want. So let's just use our 1 to just kill the grunt, I guess. And we're just gonna try to murder every single thing on this board right now, because they need to go. There we go. That's 2. We'll kill the web spitter with that. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then we'll hold off. How much health does Mactera have? It's 2, and it's resisted by 1. So we would need to get all 3. You know, I'm confident enough we can get all 3. Come on. You know, all 3 blanks is not what I meant to say. We're done. We're done with that. Okay, so that was 1 action. That was our second and third action. So actually, that's the end of the turn. So please don't attack. Oh god. Oh no. No. not the best. Uh oh. Oh dear. Oh dear God. Oh no. Gunner might just die right now. Not gonna lie. Gunner's gonna keel over and die. He didn't get all 3 blanks. Much better situation, obviously, but he didn't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we stop him there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Very nice little conga line going. Everyone's going in different directions. No one knows what they're doing. 1. 1, 2, 3. And then you can just move 1, I suppose. And then he's just going to be able to attack. So 5 things are attacking the gunner right now. Good thing he healed. So let's roll for each grunt. So first grunt attacks. Second one attacks. Third one attacks. He's gonna die. Fourth one does nothing. So he's already taken 3 damage. So he'd be dead if he didn't heal, which is good to know. It was worth it. Terra only attacks once. Thank the heavens. Is it ranged? 3. So yes, it is ranged. And of course he attacks, so Gunner's not looking too hot. And that's the end of that one. Okay, so the swarm meter didn't go up though. So now it's Driller's turn. Driller's gonna grab real quick just some stuff from the thing. Like that 1 health. And that's we should, if we're gonna grab from here, we should just grab everything we need. Okay, and now he's gonna go to that's the ooh. He's gonna go for the gold. Yes, he got the gold. And he's actually just gonna use this to overclock his gun. So I know he's really not caring about whatever the hell's going on over there. I understand that. But overclocking the gun is awesome. Because now I can just use his pistol as a free action. Which is awesome. And he also gets access to the other 2 secondary slots. So please don't be anything bad. It doesn't stop me. The grabber drops you to vacant space furthest away. What? Grabber swoops in and tries to fly away with you. Towards with the 2 spaces away from you, you get a free action shot. If not, the grabber drops you at a vacant space furthest away, following a straight path. Suffer 2 damage. And if an exclamation mark gets, I get knocked over. So first of all, I'm flying. Going wee all the way over here. Which is good, because I was going to be moving this general direction anyway. But he does attack me twice. Don't get an exclamation mark. Oh, for feck's sake. So he takes the damage. And he gets knocked over. He's like, ooh, ouchie, ooh. So now I'm going to have to spend 2 of my actions next turn to stand up. But now it's the Gunner's turn. Gunner is just in a not great state. He doesn't have a lot of ammo. He doesn't have a good gun. But he does have a cryo grenade. So he's going to chuck this bad boy in this general area. And he's going to freeze the Mactera and this grunt guy. This doesn't do damage. It just freezes them. For 2 turns, they are frozen. So let's just signify that by making them blue. So you are blue. And you are a same shade of blue, but in a different spot on the thing. So that was 1 action. Second action, he's just going to start blasting at these grunts. He needs to kill as many of them as humanly possible. Oh my, what? Oh my, okay, you know what, you got 2. Congratulations, you spent all your ammo to kill 2 of these bastards. Like, I really do hope you're happy with that. Jeez, you're pathetic. That's always freaking primary ammo. His next action, he's just running away. 1, 2, he sees what that is. He's just gonna run over to space. But no, he can't end his turn on the same space. But he does know that's a flower. It's good for us, I suppose. He's just gonna stay there next to the frozen guys, because there's really nothing else to do. And then an event happens. They're closing in. Oh, great. This is great. They're closing in, guys. 1, 1, 2. Although, only one of them actually attacks. So only one is technically adjacent. Everyone else kind of doesn't, and everyone else is frozen. So thank goodness. But only one needs to hit him for him to die. So awesome. So he's unconscious over there. He's sick. Okay, this is amazing. So now I have to wait to get him picked back up. So he's gonna spend 2 of his actions just to get up, and his next action is to just dig and just walk through this wall. So that way we get easy access to him for next turn to pick him up. And then an event happens, mission specific. You know what? Best thing that could have happened probably ever. He doesn't have a turn, and then it's back to the driller. He picks him up for one of his actions. Yeah, he can see as he stands back up with 1 health. And then he's just like, alright, step aside, Tootsie Pop, I'm sure you know it's done. So that's 2. And then for his third action, he's going to use Flaming Ground. Is he going to use Flaming Ground? No, because then I might hit Gunner with that. I don't want to hit Gunner with that. So he's going to use Fireman again. He's just going to be a fire dude. See, these are the hits that you want, because now Praetorian Man is dead. Good for us. So that was 1, and then it has to be in a sequential line, so I guess we'll blank on that guy, and then we'll hit this guy. There we go. Okay. We got this. Event happens, Slasher emerges. 1 Slasher digs out an empty ground space adjacent to you and attacks. But first dwarves within 2 range of the Slasher each get a free reaction shot against it. So one of these guys shows up right there. Slashers have 2 health, 3. So I mean he'll use one of his secondary ammo to try to hit him, but knowing him, he's not going to be able to do that at all. Yep, because he's the gunner, so why would he? So then he gets attacked. Driller Man gets attacked. How does Slasher attack? Slasher attacks at 2, and I get knocked over if he gets an exclamation point. Okay, so he hits me once, and then I get knocked over. And wow. So next move, it's Gunner Man. Gunner Man's using 1 action to pick me back up. Second action, he's gonna move. He's gonna grab this for 1. He's gonna go 2, 3. He's gonna stand right in the middle. No, that's stupid. 2, 3. He's just trying to get the hell out of here at this point. Oh boy. And for his third action, he's gonna use his gold to overclock his gun. So now it freezes targets if he actually hits them. So that's good. That's a good thing. Don't attack, please. Each dwarf rolls a thing. You may ignore any bite results, but become knocked down on an exclamation mark. Okay, so this one will be for the gunner. Okay, so we ignore that, and then I mean, it's just not fair. This is the 3rd time. Alright, so Driller Man, first turn, he's getting back up. That's actually 2 of his turns. His next turn, he is getting the hell out of here. He's going 1, 1, 2, and then I don't know what to do here, so I guess I just stop at 2. And then next turn, I guess his 2 turns up. So maybe, I think this guy's probably unfrozen by now. So we'll make him red. He's angry. He's very angry. Yeah, okay, so then that's his turn. Please, nothing crazy. Gun Inheritance. A gaggle of glyphids chowing down on one of your former colleagues uses a shiny gun somewhere in the mess. Spend any 1 ammo to take a new overclocked secondary weapon. Your secondary weapon share ammo and ammo capacity. Either way, increase swarm threat by 1. So Driller Man, obviously swarm threat increases, can choose to get rid of that for a different one. That's overclock. So let's see all the overclocked options. No ammo cost if no hit results. That's kind of cool. It's another free action thing. Ooh, this one's like a ranged explosive attack. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. That sounds awesome. Okay. So yeah, we'll do that for sure. Spend any 1 ammo to take a new overclocked weapon. So I only have 2 bullets for it, but it's freaking awesome. Big boom. And it didn't create any chaos, so Gunner Man is going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we've grabbed all the blooms, and he's just going to stand right there. That's his turn. He's done. He just moved. Big bug bomb. Increase the swarm threat by 2. Oh, but no further than next to a swarm. Oh, thank God. Okay, so it doesn't actually start a swarm. Thank goodness. And then they don't attack either. And then, okay, so that's it. It just increased the swarm. So Driller Man's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then his second turn he's just gonna fucking blam through that stalagmite. 2, and then he stops his turn there. All they need to do is pick up that Morkite and run home. What is this? Creature pile up. Put a swarm card aside. If there's already a card put aside, there isn't. So once again, it's going to be another double swarm, which is great. We might not get to that point. Gunnerman goes 1, 2, 3, and he's mining the Morkite because they're both awful at their own jobs. This man can shoot like a mofo. This guy can mine like a mofo. So come on. Unless you're just bad at everything. Nope, he's not. Morkite grabbed. Mission success. And if we can get out of here alive. So he's just gonna go 1, 2, 3 for third action. Oh, he can't actually do that. Oh, they couldn't have actually walked past that. So let's end his turn here by just saying that his third action that one of his actions from a different one was a zip line. Fair? Because we essentially are using a action now to accompany what should have happened in the past. And it didn't affect the event cards drawn or attacks made, because there were no attacks made. So I think it's fine. Okay. So now, event card. Okay, that works. More spiders. This is a we're almost completely out of tokens. We have 3 more. So we have this guy over here, and then these 2 just in purgatory. So now Driller Man just got this new gun. He kind of wants to use it, so we're gonna do it. So he rolls 1. Kaboom! What's the range on that guy? 4. This guy goes, and this guy goes. God, that's awesome. That is so freaking cool. I love that. And then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna make another big boom boom. Because he can't, if he goes in there, yeah, he might as well just go in there. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's back in the pod. So now it's all just on whatever. And then I don't think, since I'm in the pod, an event doesn't get drawn. Unconscious dwarves and dwarves back on board the drop pod. 1 objectives have been met. Do not draw an event card. Objectives have been met, baby. We got 4 Morkite and 3 flowers. One of which is in the dropship because it's in his hair. So we got this. So then he just goes 1, 2, slide for 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And there we go. We somehow got out of that alive. Gunner looking a little worse for wear. But generally speaking, we did okay. We didn't have to do too much combat, which I kind of regret not doing more combat in this. Just trying to show it off. But hey, I was just playing it because I thought it would be fun. And so that was the first mission of the Deep Rock Galactic board game. I might do more of this in the future, because I really do like this game. It is a lot of fun. I really enjoy the original game as well, the base game that they made it off of. So, but I don't know if I'll be doing that, just because I enjoy it, because I just like to stick around with my friends on it, and so, I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game, but I don't take it. I take this. I pay way more attention to the actual game on this than the other one. The other one, I just purposely just making life hell for everybody, because it's fun. So maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Either way, I will see you all in the next episode of Table for One. Bye bye now.